All right, everyone. Welcome to today's charting session. No, the first week of 2022 is officially over, or at least yung first trading week ng 2022. I hope hindi naman kayo gano'n naapektuhan nung lackluster natin na market, no? I hope all of you stayed safe, and if need be, kung wala naman kayong mga setups, wala kayong mga positions, then you were able to stay on the sidelines and protect yourselves, no? Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam what we do in these daily charting sessions, tumitingin po tayo ng either mga trending stocks, meaning tinitignan po natin yung mga listahan ng either yung mga malaki yung ginalaw or malaki yung value na umiikot or mas minamatahan ng mga tao, at tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kapag meron po kayong mga requests, meron kayong mga questions, meron kayong mga concerns, meron kayong gustong kumuha ng second opinion or something like that, please feel free to post it in the comment section below. I do get to all of them, no? Paminsan-minsan lang, lalo na ngayon na medyo magulo yung schedule ko, nadidelay ng konti, but I promise I do get to all of them. Okay? So let's start with SMC. So SMC, same with sa index, medyo hindi rin ganong kaganda tignan, no? If you want to see my view on the index, be sure to watch out for it when I release my weekly market overview over the weekend. Now, itong SMC, kung titignan natin, essentially, it's been stuck in this range here. Okay? Bakit yung range na yan? Bakit hindi ko sinama itong baba na to? Kasi right now, ang itsura niya, parang ito yung range. Tapos dito, nagkaroon lang tayo ng overshoot. Meaning, nagkaroon lang ng anomaly sa chart mismo. But kung tatanggalin mo to, imagine yung wala yan, ito talaga yung range niya in the bigger picture. Diba? So until proven otherwise, meaning mabasag tayo to the downside, mabasag to, and we start trading here, ang working hypothesis ko is ito yung trading range natin. Okay? I've also taken the liberty to segment our trading range dito sa banda gitna at 115.7, no? Which is dyan tayo nauuntog. If you look back, it's been acting as support, 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 resistance, okay? Resistance, and so on. Okay? So it's one of those areas that has been working as an inflection point, meaning it's acted as both support and resistance along the way. However, while normally I would say na, sige, kapag nabasa tong inflection point, maybe we reach for the high again. And that's still true for this one, no? Kaso ang choppy talaga tignan ng chart niya. Hindi siya maganda. There are charts na kapag tinignan nyo, yung quote-unquote range niya, mas malinis tignan. But SMC doesn't seem to be one of them, at least not yet. While the range itself is clear, yung itsura ng price action within, personally, I'm not a big fan. Pero ako lang naman yun. Medyo maselan kasi ako sa mga ganito. Gusto ko malinis talaga yung chart before I take a trade. Kasi gusto ko naiintindihan ko siya. Pagka ganito na parang hindi ko gano'n naiintindihan, I won't personally trade it. Okay? Now, as I said kanina, if we break beneath tong 109.4, likely we come back to this range here hanggang doon sa support natin at 102.3. Okay? Tapos, as we said, if mabasag to, then maybe we come back dito sa 122. But again, I won't be super bullish just because we break above 115.7. For me, I would rather price clear this entire range, basagin natin tong 122, tas saka natin siya tignan na mas maayos. Yes, kapag nagko-position trade kayo, kung gusto nyo mag-ipon, di ko naman kayo mapipigilan eh. But for me, again, personally, yung market kasi yung boss ko eh. So, hinihintay ko talaga na yung itsura ng market sumasang-ayon sa gusto ko, sa naiintindihan ko. Kasi in that way, para na rin sinasabi ng market na, Huy, GT, gising, i-trade mo na yan. Okay? For now, wala pa to. But again, if we can break above 115.7, then maybe we come back and tag tong 122. If we break beneath tong 109.4, then maybe we come back and tag tong 102.3. Alright? Next, tignan po natin ang 80. Okay? Now, tong 80, let me zoom out a bit, no? So, we've been consolidating in this area. Okay? So, if we zoom out, yan yung ito nung bumaksak tayo dito ng tuloy-tuloy, no? This was from 2015. Prior to this, etong area na to, tong 8.85, it acted as support Support here, support there, 'di ba? Long-term support until we eventually broke down, tapos tumuloy-tuloy siya. Tapos ngayon, price has come back, tagged it again kung saan yung previous resistance, and now we're consolidating in this wide area here. Now, again, I've taken the liberty of segmenting everything. Okay? I've also put a trend line. Now, some people would argue na pwedeng dito yung trend line, papunta dito. Hindi ko sinasabing mali yun. Para sa akin lang, maraming touches din sa area na to. And since I tend to put more weight sa mas recent na price action, okay, mas pinagtutuunan ko lang siya ng pansin. Okay? However, just because ma-break tong trend line doesn't necessarily mean na, uy, bullish na, buy na, ganon, okay? Hindi pa. I'm still watching for it. But the reason why I included this in our charting session for today was yung pag-range niya kasi, di ba? Parang, tignan niyo yung itsura niya. Hindi siya yung parang SMC na maraming parang weird lang na candle, yung parang bar chart na rin yung itsura. Ito mas may formation eh. So number one, I wanted to use it as a somewhat example, although it's not a perfect example, but also because medyo hot yung mining lately. Diba? Because yun nga, sa balita na yung DENR, inopen ulit yung open pit mining, no? In-unban. So, dito, syempre, isa lang siya sa mga potential mining na pwede natin tignan. I just randomly chose one. Okay? So, from here, what do we see? Aside from tong trend line na to. So far, nakikita ko is nag-form tayo ng support dito sa 5.55 na area. Bakit 5.55? Siya kasi extreme low. Okay? Kasi kunyari, nabasag natin tong support at 5.6. Hindi mo na sasabihin na, okay, wala na, bearish na all the way. Kasi may support pa talaga dito eh. Malinis, diba? Kitang-kita. Okay? So, dito naman sa right-hand side ng chart natin, what we're seeing is, okay, so nag-support tayo dito, diba? We're trying to push higher. Ayaw niya. Bumalik siya. Bumalik tayo dito. Hindi natin banalikan tong support level na to. So, ang tanong is, can we start to push from here? Maybe break this trend line. At kung mabasag yan, maybe we come back and tag tong 6.88 na resistance. And if we can break tong 6.88, maybe 7.48 next. Diba? Maybe. Again, right now, personally, for me, wala pa siyang setup, no? I'm looking to see that maybe, magpo-form ba tayo ng parang weird na inverted head and shoulders pattern dito? Maybe. Okay? I'm waiting to see na, okay, magpo-form ba tayo ng potential low, high, higher low, and maybe start pushing at least towards the trend line. Those are things that I'm watching for dito sa 80. Pero, wala pa sa kahit na alin na yun yung nangyayari. 80, ginamit ko lang as representation na maybe it's worthwhile to take a look at yung mga mining stocks. I-chart natin ng mabuti. Okay? Tignan natin kung meron ba siyang confluence or meron siyang setup based sa kung anumang system na gamit natin. Then from there, we can assess, we can form trading plans para if sakali man na may mabuo nga, ready tayo. Alright? Next, let's take a look at a requested chart and that's AREIT, no? So, AREIT, okay, honestly, yung ganitong chart, you have to ask yourself kung wala ka pang hawak, gusto mo ba talagang humabol? Okay, so, kung yung nagpapa-request is nagtatanong na, dapat ba pumasok na ako? Diba? You need to ask yourself that. I can't answer the question for you na hindi pumasok ka na. Okay, that's a no-win proposition. People like asking yung mga nagalagay sa YouTube or mga nagpo-post ng charts sila, mag-enter na ba ako? Magsisell na ba ako? You have to understand that that's a no-win proposition for anyone. Okay? Not just para doon sa tinanungan, pero doon sa nagtatanong din. Doon sa tinanungan, kapag tama siya, tama lang siya ngayon. Next time, pag nagkamali, wala, bobo yan, walang kwenta. Pag nagkamali naman siya, di ba? Hindi, wala, bobo yan, walang kwenta. Even though, wala namang makapagsasabi talaga kung ano nga ba ang mangyayari sa price. All we're looking at when we look at charts, when we use technical analysis, even when we use fundamental analysis, is probabilities. You need to understand na you are trading in an uncertain environment. Wala po talagang kasiguraduhan yan. Pwedeng bukas bigla itong mag-gap down, tumuloy-tuloy, hindi natin alam. Well, syempre di mangyayari bukas kasi Sabado. Pero pwedeng sa Monday, sa Tuesday, whatever, bigla na lang yung mabuta. So all we're looking at is probabilities. Sa nagtatanong naman, okay, talo pa rin kasi imbis na masanay tayo to look at things in the way that we understand them, we are trying to force our minds, kumbaga, to try and understand things the way others see it. Pero trading is a very personal endeavor. So, kailangan masanay kayo to see the market your way. Kasi at the end of the day, ikaw yung pumipindot eh. So, kailangan sigurado ka sa ginagawa mo. Alright? That's why kapag ganito, nagka-charting sessions tayo, ang ginagawa ko lang is I plan out scenarios just to help you see mga potential na pwede nyong makita. Instead of outright saying na, hindi, bilhin nyo yan. Kasi yung mga nagkasabi na, bilhin nyo yan, 9 times out of 10, okay, may position sila dun eh. Kundi ba't nila itutulak, diba? Usually, yung mga ganon, may hawak sila, tapos sabihin nila, hindi, bili kayo, maganda yan. Eh, may hawak na sila eh. Kapag tumulak, tumaas, di sila yung pinaka na ikinabang, diba? So, I would rather not do that. Okay? Anyways, balik tayo sa AREIT, no? So, if yung tanong is dapat bang bumili na ako dito, that's up to you. Ang tanong ko lang is, tingin mo ba, based on this structure, dapat pumasok ka na? Kung meron sa system mo, pasok sa risk parameters mo, then by all means, go ahead. Now, let's tingnan natin yung mga potential scenarios. If we can break yung 50.80, obviously, bagong all-time high na naman tayo. And from there, hindi natin alam kung saan yung susuntokin niya next, saan yung aabutin niya next. If we can break below tong 48.15 na support, then that opens up this previous range here. So, 45 hanggang 48.15. However, if mabasag natin tong 43.45, then feeling ko that opens up, a can of worms. Kasi parang that breaks this inflection point here, acted as previous resistance, acted as support. So kung mabasag yan to the downside, then highly likely we see AREIT dig much deeper. Okay? Where it lands, hindi natin masabi. Baka bumalik siya sa area of consolidation na to. Area of consolidation to, we don't know. Okay? But for now, yun yung mga iniiwasan natin. Now, you might be thinking, bakit ito yung kailangan mabasag para maging mas bearish? Kasi kung mabasag lang yung 48.15, wala naman eh. Hindi naman tayo nag-form ng lower low, hindi tayo nag-form ng lower high, walang kahit na ano eh. Pero it's highly likely kapag mabasag natin to, okay, price will come back, tag this area here between 43 to 45, then roll over. Pag ganon, may nabuo na tayong lower high, then that means na mas malalim yung pwede niyang abutin, structurally speaking. Okay? Now, kung ang tanong naman is, magbebenta na ba ako? Again, that's totally up to you. Depende po yan sa investment objective nyo sa AREIT. Kapag ka-investment objective nyo is hawakan lang siya ng matagal, then I'm sure, kumita na kayo sa capital appreciation, plus, at the same time, kumikita pa kayo sa dividends. But just remember, yung mga dividends ng ganito, pwede yan magbago, hindi yan fixed. It's based on yung income pa rin nila. Kapag may nangyaring hindi ka nais-nais, di ba? While they are forced to give dividends, walang guarantee na yung amount ng dividends na ibibigay nila, laging ganon, laging consistent. Okay? So, I hope nasagutan ko yung tanong sa AREIT, no? I'm sorry I took more time. At tapos medyo I went off on a tangent. Kasi halos lahat ng tanong kapag ka-involving mga REITs, medyo ganun yung sagot ko eh. Kasi mahirap yan eh. If you are just playing this purely for capital appreciation, baka mas mahirapan kayo. Okay? Iba kasi yung approach ko. Personally, ako lang yun sa mga ganito. That's why hinabaan ko yung sagot ko. Just to make it clearer, para in the future, kunyari may tanong kayo sa mga REITs, baka magtaka kayo, bakit ang konti ng sagot mo sa future? Bakit ang konti ng analysis? Kasi iba yung view ko sa kanila. Hindi siya yung quote-unquote normal na tinitingnan ko. Alright? Next, let's take a look at Keeper. Ano ba yan? Nahirapan ako mag-type ah. Alright, so Keeper, kailangan natin tignan as always sa 30-minute chart, no? And ano nga ba nangyari? So, nagbasag na naman siya to the downside. Okay, binasag natin tong support na to. Tapos, new low na naman tayo. Okay? Dahil doon, iwas lang muna tayo dito sa Keeper. Okay, before we do our analysis, iwas lang muna tayo. Huwag natin ipilit yung trade. Kung gusto nyo mag-average down kasi naipit kayo from before, then maybe it's wiser to wait. To wait a little bit. Exercise lang tayo ng konting patience. Yes, minsan nakakachamba tayo, nasasalo natin yung bottom, but more likely than not, hindi natin magagawa yun eh. So a little bit of patience. What do I mean? From this scenario, the first thing I want to see is for price to at least reclaim and start trading above tong 1.2. para bumalik tayo sa range na to between 1.2 and 1.28. Okay? From there, if kaya natin basagin tong 1.28, then may chance na makabalik tayo dito sa 1.37 na resistance here. Okay? Bakit important yun? Kasi again, ang hinahanap natin, especially sa ganito, yung naghanap tayo ng potential reversals, is mag-form tayo ng higher lows, higher highs, di ba? Yung very textbook, wala pa ngayon eh. So we want to see something like that happen para meron lang tayong pwedeng pagsandalan ng trade idea natin. For now, because we are trading exactly here at where resistance or previous support turned resistance is, tas gap up pa. Diba? I would be very wary kasi baka lalo pa itong mag-push down, maghanap pa siya ng lows. Pagka ganon, hintay lang tayo. Konting patience, let's wait na mas meron tayong confirmation before taking on a position para lang din hindi tayo makapag-experience ng masyadong matagal na drawdown. Okay? And then finally, let's take a quick look at MEG, no? So MEG is also a requested chart. Okay? So MEG, same thing, no? We are essentially trading within this range here. Yes, we are sloping upwards, but so far, nahihirapan tayong basagin tong area na to. Diba? We try to trade above tong 3.30 na resistance, kung nakikita nyo. Pero lahat ng trades natin sa kanya, very briefly lang nagstay above. Hindi nag-hold. As soon as nabasag, ganun na naman. Diyan tayo nauntog. Ito, we try to trade above it, immediate gap down, push down. Okay? So, we can assume na itong area na to, hard resistance. If we can break yung area na yan, then we can rediscuss yung possibility na, uy, mas meron na tayong confirmation, maybe it's something that we can trade moving forward. But until then, unless range trader ka, you might need to be a bit more patient. If you're a range trader, I feel like ito yung wider range niya. Okay? In this particular instance, for me, walang overshoot kasi masyadong marami. So it's possible it comes back, diba? Dito sa may area na may confluence yung trend line natin saka yung support. Then maybe from there, mag-hold siya, push upward ulit. That's a potential range trade that we could take. I'm not saying I will take it. I'm just saying it's a potential trade that you could take, assuming again, pasok siya sa system mo. Okay? I personally don't take most of these types of range trades. Okay? So from there, yun yung isa sa mga possible scenarios. However, kung mabasag natin tong trend line na to, I think babalikan natin yung support natin at 2.71. And if mabasag natin yan, possibly all the way hanggang 2.60. If mabasag naman to the upside, mabasag natin tong 3.43, then we can possibly aim for tong high dito at around 3.76, knowing all the while na possible na mauntog din siya dito sa level of sa area of consolidation na to. But I would aim for here kung kaya. And then from there, kung mabasag yan, these previous highs here, consolidation there, and so on. Okay, so pag-uusapan po natin yan if and when mabasag to the upside. But for now, it looks like it's still intending to range for a bit. So that's just something to watch out for dito sa MEG. Okay, so guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. My apologies if it's a bit longer than our usual videos. I wanted to give more clarity regarding my stance kasi sa mga REITs, no? Sa mga REITs. Okay? I hope kahit papano may natutunan kayo and I hope nakatulong to sa inyo kahit papano, no? And as always, guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!